Hey YouTube, what's going on? It's FuZe here, and today I'm bringing you guys a tutorial in Cinema 4D. As you guys probably know, I haven't been putting out a lot of videos lately, and I've just been caught up with some other stuff, so I thought I'd bring you a video for once. Alright, so this tutorial is going to be on how to get some cool looking 3D text in Cinema 4D. Obviously, you open up your Cinema 4D here, then you come up to this, I think it's called the freehand tool, and just go down and select text on there, type in whatever you want. For the sake of it, we'll just put tutorial, and then you could pick your font. Let's do, what do we want to do here? I kind of like this font called Real Madrid, so I'll use that. Make the size about 200. Size really doesn't matter unless you're trying to do something in Photoshop. But then what you got to do is come here to the nurbs and go to extrude nurbs, and then you'll still see the text. If you render it now, you won't see anything. So what you have to do here is drag the text, click on the text and drag it up to extrude nurbs until you see that little arrow pointing down, and just bam, and then it should be 3D, and if you render it you should be able to see it like there. Alright, and now what you're gonna do is you're gonna select these two layers, come up here, copy. Whoops, I accidentally cut that. So yeah, copy, edit, paste. Alright, now you're gonna want to come to one of the sides here. Okay, and click either layer, it doesn't really matter, and come down here to where it says movement. And you can make this any depth or whatever you want, but I normally like to do around 80 for the first layer. You can see that gets it pretty deep there, and then for the second one you want to do half of whatever your first was, and then just drag it somewhere here in the middle. This doesn't, yeah, right about there's good. And then the next thing you want to do is the layer that's in the middle. Make sure you have it selected. Come over to caps, select fillet cap, and you can make the radius whatever you want. I normally like to do around 7, and make sure you click fillet cap for both of the first two steps. You can mess around with that too, but I normally just do one. So once you have that, what I like to do, come in here, make a material, and what color do we want to make it? We'll just pick a nice blue color for now. If it doesn't lag. A little bit darker. Yeah, it's a pretty good blue. Then you're going to want come down here. I normally like to do a reflection. Make sure you edit it so it's not 100%. I normally like to put mine on somewhere around 20. And you could also do transparency, but some people like to do that, but I honestly don't think it looks too good. And just drag that onto the middle layer. Now you'll see when you render it, it's a nice looking blue there. And then just make a material for the front. We'll just make it a white with a, once again, you could just mess around with all these. It doesn't really matter what you do. We'll just make it a white and drag that on the front, and then boom, you got your text right there. That was a pretty simple tutorial. I mean, you'll get the hang of it once you start doing it. And also, one thing you want to do if you're importing it to Photoshop or anything like that, you're gonna have to come down here to where it says the lighting or whatever that is, and select sky, and you could just mess around with it. I don't know why you have to do this for it to come up in Photoshop, but I mean it just does, so just do it. And yeah, that's about the tutorial for now. Alright guys, well, thanks for watching. I'm out. Peace.